Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're looking at the song Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry. So the progression is super simple. It's just 4 chords: A minor, F major, which I'm playing like this, finger 1, string 2 fret 1, finger 2, string 3 fret 2, and then finger 3 is on string 5 fret 3, and finger 4 is on string 4 fret 3. So basically, if you know the bar chord, you eliminate strings 1 and 6. And it's just easier to get into as opposed to having to worry about that entire bar. And that F chord is always a little bit more difficult because it's sitting right next to the nut there, so you can get some buzzing, but it works really nice for this progression, especially with what we're doing with the right hand. So anyways, A minor, and then F major, C major. That's also a nice transition from that F chord to that just standard C major. And then G major. That's the whole song. It just repeats all the way through. Now the way that we can vary that up, like the way I was playing it earlier, is in the right hand to kind of change your dynamic, your volume, your attack, how much you're strumming. This is a great pattern to try and improvise with. So what you want to first learn to do is just get your chord transitions down. So we're just going to think 2 strums per chord. Then 4 strums per chord. I'm doing all of that down. And with that, you can put a palm mute on. So just to kind of experiment with the palm mute if you're not used to doing it. And as a review, we'll talk about that. So I'm just putting the heel of my hand along the saddle here. And then, if you're too far towards the headstock, it's just going to be completely muted. If you're too far back off the strings, you're just going to get a real crisp metallic sound closer to the saddle there. So you're trying to play around with how much you're muting it. So when I was playing it earlier, I was keeping it more or less muted the entire time in one setting. And you can do that for the verse or the chorus, probably the verse. And then when the chorus comes around, you can start to open it up a little bit more. But to get the added strums in there, so if we go from just 4 down strums per chord, we can think about this systematically where we put an up strum after the second group of 2. So I'm thinking down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. You can do that with a palm mute. One thing to note is when I'm applying the palm mute, I'm not worrying so much about getting through all of the strings of the chord. I'm just making sure that my left hand has the chord shape that I need. And so I know I'm going to be safe there. And then because I'm palm muting, I'm kind of fixed to the guitar, so that's going to limit my range of motion, so I'm not trying to swipe all the way through the strings or strum all the way through. So anyways, that's one pattern that you could use: down, 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 up. Another one would be down, 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 up, and it's a delayed, so it's like 2 eighth notes and then what would be a dotted eighth note to a 16th note, so that sounds like this. that gives you a couple options to play around with. What I usually end up doing is palm muting the first beat of each chord with 2 down strums, and then I open it up a little bit more with a down up dotted 8/16 on the second beat of each chord. So something like this. Anyway, so it's good for getting a little bit of practice with fast strumming, using a palm mute, really getting control in the right hand, controlling the pressure of the pick, the angle of the pick to the strings. There's a lot to focus on there. And then you get a little bit of kind of improvisation with rhythm, where it doesn't always have to stay consistent. You know, with rhythm, you learn rhythms that you can utilize that are going to work, and then mix and match based on feel. You know, how does it work with the song or whatever it is that you're trying to do. So that's it with that one. Not too much, but there's some great things to work on technique wise, and just getting everything to click as far as the working the hands together and getting a palm mute, yada yada. Anyways, have fun with it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. See you in the next video. Thanks.